Yo, 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 and welcome in to this edition of NBA Winners Today. Joined by my sidekick, crazy old broken down Neanderthal. We're back for some more picks, Paul. We went 1-1 yesterday.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Raptors, they lost by 10. I had them plus 9.5. 5 away from being a 2-0 night. Half a point. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had looked around at a couple of my other books. I could have probably got them at plus 10 for a push, but it was really close. End of the game, they were down like 9. They fouled. They missed a layup. It could have gone either way, but it is what it is. 1-1. And then Minnesota, the Timberwolves had them plus 7.5. They were down 19 at one point. They come roaring back. Win the game late, outright, didn't even need the points. So,
sweet.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I mean, I as I was saying in our show yesterday, I thought both teams could have win straight up, and one of them did win straight up, and Minnesota is 1-1 and for the series with Denver. Toronto down 0-2, going back to the T-Dot for games 3 and 4. And those are the two games that we had, and 1-1 for those games. The other game that was on the schedule that I didn't play, the Knicks blew a huge lead in the fourth quarter to Atlanta. The Hawks, They won it outright. Kind of very similar to what happened with the Timberwolves Nuggets, just a fourth quarter collapse.
And you were leaning towards New York on that one, weren't you?
I was leading Knicks, and they were actually in control most of the game. So I was actually kind of kicking myself for not making the bet. And then, what do you know, late in the fourth quarter, you just stop scoring. The other team keeps going on a run. And props to Atlanta. I mean, Jalen Johnson, CJ McCollum, they balled out and they tied up this series. And they proved me wrong. So props to the Hawks. They're going back to Atlanta for game 3 and 4, and it's been a pretty entertaining, exciting playoff so far. Obviously, the regular season was just a shit show. Couldn't even do a show for the last 2 months just because it was just so hard to pick from all this tanking. But thank God the playoffs are here, and NBA playoffs is nothing like it. It's just another level of intensity. The teams get to know each other. They get to know each other's playbooks. It's pretty intense. But that was yesterday's action.
There is a wee bit of payback. There is also a wee bit of payback as well. Like you said, the Raptors just dominated Cleveland in the regular season, just owned them, and now here we are in the playoffs, and it's okay. Let's switch things up and, give you guys a little payback. See,
Cleveland didn't have James Harden for those 3 games against the Raptors. They traded for him late in the year. So that's obviously changed the team dynamics, being star player. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at today's schedule. We got the 76ers going into the Celtics, getting 14.5 points at some books. 2 touchdowns, man, that's a lot of points. But obviously it's because Embiid's not playing.
Okay, that's what I was buried to ask.
And then the first game they got killed.
Or who's not starting.
Well, they got killed by 30 points in game 1. And it's ironic because Philadelphia's fans, after they won the play-in game to get the 7th seed, the 76ers fans were chanting, "We want Boston." And they got Boston. They got mollywopped by 30.
Be careful what you wish for, people, because you just might get it.
And then the Boston fans after game 1 were yelling or chanting, "We want Boston" as well, kind of mocking the Philadelphia fans. But I mean, it was a bad showing for Philadelphia. They only had 4 3-pointers in the game, Paul. In the modern NBA, it's really hard to do. Only 2 of their starters. They only had 2 trays from their starters. Like Tyrese Maxey, who averaged close to 30, wasn't his usual self. Paul George, I think, only took 8 shots. It was just a bad performance. I expect him to play better. Obviously, I expect the law of averages to equal out there, but still shorthanded. Boston at home. I mean, it's a big number. It's Philadelphia or nothing for me. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I think it's just it's tough. Philadelphia, you're shorthanded, getting 14 points. I think it's Philadelphia or nothing in this because you're getting so many points. Paul looks like he is frozen here. But anyways, let's move on to the second game. That's going to be a no play for me. Small lean to Philadelphia there, but I can't go there. We're going to go on to the Trailblazers visiting the Spurs. Trailblazers obviously got handed their asses in game 1. Tough game, but they were in it for most of the game until Wembanyama just went on freak mode there. He had 21 in the first half, nothing in the third, and then he just balled out in the fourth. It was just kind of weird that Portland wasn't playing Donovan Clingan against him, and they were just going small and playing Jeremy Grant and, Denny Avdia on him. I mean, yeah, you can get into his grill a little bit. Are you really going to be able to slow him down by putting smaller guys that are just going to get into foul trouble? I don't know. I think you got to double him, make the rest of the team get out there, hit some trays. And, let them beat you. If Stephen Castle and Devin Vassell and these guys want to beat you, De'Aaron Fox, tip your cap, so be it. But I expect Portland to step up in this game. I'm expecting a better game from Drew Holiday. Denny Avdia played really well. I expect him to do his usual thing. Expecting a better game from Tumani Kamara. And the bench, for that matter, as well. Scoot Henderson played okay. Indifferent on him, but I'm taking the 11.5 in this game. It's already going down to 11 in some books, so I think it's Portland in this game. I think they lose it by like somewhere in this 5 to 6 point range. Comes down to the final few minutes, and could they win it? Yes, they could, but I mean, Spurs they're just on such a roll, and they have the better squad, and Portland's overmatched, but I think they keep it within the number, so I'm taking them plus the 11.5. And let's take a quick look at. Hey, Paul's back. Hey, Paul, we just finished up with the Portland Spurs game. Just saying that we're going to take the Trailblazers against the Spurs. Obviously, Spurs are a better team. All good, Paul. All good, Paul.
Wi-Fi technology, when it works, it's great. When it doesn't, you want to hit it really, really hard with a very big hammer.
Exactly. We got to get a wired connection. I think that's the best way to go. But yeah. So I'm taking the Trailblazers plus the 11.5. Moving on to the last game on the 3-game slate. It's going to be the Houston Rockets facing the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers obviously have no Luka, no Austin Reeves. Houston should have Kevin Durant back. He didn't play game 1.
Okay.
The spread went from -5 for Houston down to 2.5. And Lakers balled out. LeBron had, I think, 8 assists in the first quarter. He had, I think, 14 for the game. Oldest guy to ever have, 13-plus assists in the playoffs.
Wow.
Dude's still doing it. He's 41 years old. I mean, he's not what he used to be, but he's still putting up numbers, still in great shape. Very impressive. I mean, hat tip to LeBron there. I don't think they're going to be able to do what they did in game 1, and I don't think Houston's going to come out as flat as they did in game 1. So I'm going to lay the -5 with Houston in this game. I would like to get -4.5, -4. But I'm expecting Durant to play. And if he doesn't, I'm not playing Houston. So a little caveat in this situation. Obviously, he's their best player.
Yeah.
One of their only real shooters, I've been saying it pretty much all year, Houston, they only have 2 shooters on the team, and you're playing in a 3-point era. It's just really tough. And, they were like the number 2 seed for, I would say, 75% of the year. And then just this last 30% of the year, they just fell down. I just saw that Mike Tomlin's joining the NBC broadcast. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I just think Houston can get some better performances. You have Durant back. Alperen Şengün should play better. Amen Thompson should play better. And I expect the Lakers to just kind of play back to their usual selves without their 2 best players. So I'm going to lay the 4.5 on the road. The Rockets. And that pretty much does the 3 previews and picks. We would love it if you guys would give us the old thumbs up. Subscription does a lot for our show. We are a small channel here, looking to grow, trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're at 145, so got a ways to go. So all your help would be very, very thankful. So just a quick recap. 76ers and Celtics, it would be a lean to 76ers plus the 14. It's going to be a no play for me, though. And the middle game, we're going to be taking the Trailblazers plus the 11.5 in San Antonio. And then the final game, we're going to lay the 4.5 with, hopefully 4.5. It's 5 right now with the Rockets. So I'm taking the 2 road teams in the second and third games. So
sweet.
See what happens. And it should be a nice, exciting game in the night in the association. And loving it, every second of it. And we got our golf show coming up right around the corner. So again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we're going to catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you, people. Peace out.